Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to continue building
So now that redstone on
the
top of that hopper shouldn't be powering this block, which means that we shouldn't get any bugs.
kind of hotel thing.
But
We'll
here's the
call it
thing.
that.
This is the most important part of the build. If this doesn't work, then the whole thing doesn't work. I don't know why it wouldn't work, but it doesn't appear to be working right now. So let's just throw in the slime blocks and see if this fixes anything. Right, that looks promising. And that looks promising. Excellent. So we have got
So last time we made it to this floor.
right there. So as you can see right here, with these slime blocks here, we can fill in all of these blocks and also all of these blocks as well. And we've got like a good quantity of the vault right there, and that just gets pulled right the way back in. Oh no way. Absolutely not. I am getting it out of there before this guy causes some serious damage. That was like a hole in one. That was spectacular. I seem to be being absolutely destroyed by mobs in this area right here, but I think things are coming together. Yes, we have got triple piston extension on both sides now. Finally, it has taken me such a long time to do that. I kept getting things wrong, kept almost being blown up by creepers, and skeletons just keep spawning in the cemetery and absolutely destroying me. And it looks like it's still not 100% functional. Brilliant! Honestly guys, my brain is hurting so much. I don't know if it's the cold in my room or the fact that I've been building piston doors for the past 6 or 7 hours, but none of the redstone is making any sense, and I keep making massive mistakes. But the double piston extenders are like half done now, I think. So here comes the moment of truth. Is this thing fully functional? I have done all of the redstone, I have done everything. And one thing that I just want to point out is that I am the luckiest man on the planet. I generally consider myself to be quite a lucky person.
Oh guys.
I think this just about proves it. Look how close the redstone comes to this build here. It actually touches it. If we had been one block further back, we wouldn't have been able to build this thing. That's completely insane. But anyway, let's pop down to the bottom and we will flick the lever. That looks good, okay. Ooh, that doesn't look so good, does it? Oh, what on earth has happened here? What on earth has happened here? I mean, to be frankly honest, I couldn't tell you. Finally, we've got the 6x6 piston door all up and running. Look, you can see we've got the closing and also the opening as well. The only thing I will say is we've got some slightly strange piston behaviour going on up at the top left there. Honestly, have no clue where that's come from, and I have tried my best to fix it. I've just spent a bunch of time trying to work it out, and nothing seems to be working. So, if you could let me know down in the comment section what's causing that, that would be hugely helpful. But now what we have to do is recreate the cave environment once again between these two doors right here, and that will be everything done for today's episode. No! Oh no! 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 No, 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 no. I've just lost half the piston door. I've literally just lost half the 4x4 piston door. It's all gone. Are you joking me? Are you actually joking me? Another creeper just dropped down and just blew it up. Oh, it just literally dropped down. I was stood over there in this spot right here. Yeah? The creeper dropped down there and just blew up. I think I'm actually going to call it a day for today's episode of Hermitcraft because I can't. I literally can't. What a rubbish end to episode 100. I really do hope the next one is better. I will see you next time.
Okay. We're using a lot of glass. I actually want to do something. You can make sandstone. They make shoes. Make all of it. Okay, I have an idea.
Hello everyone, this is Mumbo. Welcome back to another episode of the Hamid
Come
Service.
on.
And today I've got some news for you guys. I have spent the past 4, maybe even 5 hours just looking at camera equipment. Okay, this was meant to be a really fast thing that I was going to do. I was just going to browse through some camera equipment because I fancy some new bits and pieces. And I've got to tell you guys, it's not gone so well. I keep finding things that I like the thought of, but they're missing really key elements. Essentially, I'm looking for a new vlogging camera because I've been doing a bunch of vlogs lately. If you haven't seen them, check out the vlogging channel. Links will be down in the description.
Let's come up here.
I really want a full frame camera. Okay, full frame is the most important thing. It needs to have 4K, or at least I'd ideally like it to have 4K, but if not, that's totally fine. I really wanted to have the flippy out screen, and I also sort of wanted to have in-body stabilization, so I don't have to worry about getting image stabilization.
Hold up, we need a...
That combination does not exist, and I am just trying to weigh up all of the things that I can do without. And I have to say, it's been a massive, massive, massive challenge, and it hasn't gone well so far because I'm just sat here being confused for around about 4 hours.
Oh, you have a shovel. That's why I took in so much damage. I'm not dying.
Anyway, in the start of today's episode,
We only died. I don't think we actually died at all.
as you guys know, we built all of these. It was all going well until the creeper came along and destroyed this thing. Now this door is fully constructed. It works like a charm. You can see we've got the full 6x6 opening and the 6x6 closing, but we need to fix up this place and also do some decorating as well. And let's just say, I try my best to fix this thing off the top of my head, just building things that I seem to remember, and it doesn't seem to be going so well, but I have just remembered that there's meant to be a block and then some redstone there. So this could actually be just a tiny bit promising. No, that seems to have made it worse. So I think this should just about do it. I just got the second account on to check what was going on this side and compare it to what's going on this side. This piece of redstone was missing. So now we can pop down to the bottom. We can fill in all of the blocks for the doors.
Okay, so we got that.
Going right the way up like this.
But now we need to get a lot of sand.
Have we fixed the creeper explosion that happened?
Oh, there's too many chickens. There's too many. How many are there? Holy!
That looks good. Okay, so the
Burn.
is now back up and running. Finally, we have got it up and running after that little rage quit at the end of the previous episode. So how about we do all of the decoration to connect up this thing to this massive monster right here. So these final few blocks, the entire little cave will all be completed. And this
Should we breed them some more?
I can see you there. That's a little bit concerning. Hopefully he doesn't somehow pop out when we open up the 4x4 piston door, because that'd be bad news. But this is what we created. And it looks pretty cool. I feel like this needs to be less of a hard line, so we quickly swap that out for some stone. And yeah, I mean, it looks cool. It looks cool. I've lit all of it up using our hoppers and our pressure plates. Let's just quickly check that nothing can spawn in here. Oh, okay, so we've got some dark spots, so I'll quickly light those up. And also, I need to run the pressure plates into our giant 6x6 piston door. So that also has to be done as well. All the redstone is fully completed, so I'm just going to run back over to the other side and we're going to do the first full test of all of the doors running into the redstone consultancy. So this is going to be like 5 doors in 20 seconds, a slightly worse version of 20 doors in 100 seconds, but it should end up looking pretty cool. So here goes. We walk forwards, we've got the iron doors, then we've got the 2x2 piston door, the 4x4 vault door, we've got the 4x4 piston door, and then finally the monstrous 6x6 vault door. And it looks awesome. As I say, I'm so happy with the entrance to this place. This is by far my favourite entrance to anything I think I've built on a Handmade server, and possibly ever. I mean, it reminds me of the Get Smart intro. If you haven't seen that before, I highly suggest checking it out. Look it up on YouTube. But now we're actually going to start one on the redstone consultancy itself. I have to say, I have no idea what design I'm going to be going for. Now, because I have no idea what I'm going to be building here, I have no idea what I want the redstone consultancy to look like. I thought it would probably be a good idea to do some building in the redstone testing world, and while I do that, I thought I'd do a quick AFK session up at the top of the base here, so we load up the mob spawner. So right now we have got around about 8.5 stacks of gunpowder in this chest right here. And we're going to see how efficient this thing is. So it's probably going to take me about an hour, maybe an hour and a half to do this, and we should get ourselves some pretty comprehensive results. And I am back on the server. I've got some fantastic news. While I was building it, I also did a little bit of camera shopping. Once again, for the second time today, I have made a purchase. A7R2, the Sony A7R2 camera, and also the Zeiss Batty's 18mm f2.8 lens, both of which are fantastic. Just amazing pieces of equipment that are far better than I am.
I don't like the look of this.
No idea, but I'm very excited to start using them. And let's see how many items.
Seeing this just bothers me.
I'm a moron! It's not turned on! I don't believe it!
One zombie rotten flesh.
I was in such a good
So the whole time we had this for so dang long, one zombie comes.
over the top there, and at the risk of sounding just a tiny bit boring, I think I know what style I'm going to be going for when it comes to Redstone Consultancy, and I have to say it's very similar to what we have going on with the Nether Hub. We're going to be having red hardened clay, we're going to be having stone bricks,
We're gonna change the look of this.
wood, redstone blocks, redstone labs, redstone glass, that sort of thing. Just sticking with the industrial red theme, basically, which I would say suits the Redstone Consultancy. I think that sort of makes sense. That's what we're going to be doing today, but it's going to be bigger and also.
Okay, you know what? This is gonna take too long.
The entire floor area is fully mapped out, pretty much. We've got all of the stone slabs in place.
I just want to make a cow and stuff farm.
The stone slabs. It's huge.
Cause seeing this, just the blocks all over the place. I hate it. I hate it.
20 by 20 area. Let's maybe count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Perfect. And yeah, that's massive. Okay, it's an absolutely enormous area, but we want the Redstone Consultancy to be very grand this season because in the previous few seasons, it's been a tiny bit on the smaller and cramped size. This is like a big operation right here. We're going to have tall ceilings and all that sort of thing. So I'm going to have to go out to gather up some acacia wood and also the other bits and bobs that we require. And then this thing should be looking good. We're bringing 35 diamonds over to the shopping district, and hopefully I should be able to buy everything that I need from all of the shops there. That would really come in handy. I'm going to try my best to fund this entire project of things in the brown district, which is something that I don't think I've ever done before. So guys, some extra planning has been done, and I have gone through a bunch of designs between the previous clip and this bit right here. So first things first, I managed to get all of the items from the shopping district. That really wasn't an issue, and we still have 28 diamonds left to go. So I think I probably used maybe 5 or 6 diamonds in total, which is absolutely ridiculous.
Okay, we need to come up here, and we might make a platform.
5 blocks apart, and I didn't think that looked particularly good. So I've spaced them 3 blocks apart, which means that I've had to change the entire shape of this area right here. So it's got slightly
See, they have a chance of firing, because he keeps pushing, then he pushes it up. Then he keeps pushing, then he pushes it down. So basically, while they're clicking, they have a chance. If they're being quick enough, they have a chance of doing it. And because they're like, well, how do you make this? Basically, it's 2 hoppers going into each other, passing 1 block back and forth. You need a comparator, a repeater, and then you just need this redstone block and have it in the middle and have it go to wherever you need it to go to. And just to turn it off, you just grab the block and it stops. But, you know, I wanted to keep going.
That does look cool. Oh, I just had a thought. Tinfoil Chef is selling the interesting types of stone bricks. Maybe that might be an idea. I'll have to play around with it. How is this guy moving so fast? How is he moving so fast? What on earth? Did you guys see that? That was like the fastest skeleton I've ever seen in my life. These are like super mobs. So the final few ants.
No, I'm right here.
Then this ring going around like this. And we're increasing the height of all the trees as well. So
Okay.
as you can see, we have
Don't die!
the scale of the Redstone Consultancy. Now this thing is absolutely
Wait, how has our armor been doing?
basic.
I forgot we had feather falling 4. Our armor's actually, if I'm being really honest, our armor's taking a beating. Okay, we need a bucket, we need you.
That is going to be going where people can place in their requests. I honestly don't know if I like it. So we might have to do something about that. Maybe we could even just put in a window in this section looking off in that direction. That actually seems quite cool to me.
He's
But